Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, we'll take some time.
How is the breakfast? You know what the best part about the breakfast was? Free. Exactly right. See, our seniors know. Our seniors know. I want to thank everyone for coming here this morning. This was put together kind of quickly, but it's very important. We're trying to help our seniors learn about ways that they can reduce their utility bills and educate you about cost savings programs. And we have an all-star cast of people here. We have Assemblywoman Yvonne Lopez from the 19th District. Craig Coughlin's our Assemblyman and the Speaker. He could not make it this morning, but Dan Harris, his Chief of Staff, is here from his office. We have Commissioner Marian Abdu from the BPU. And we have Rich Henning, who's the President and CEO of the New Jersey Utilities Association. So an all-star cast of people who are here to let you know how you can save your hard-earned money. And that's incredibly important today with everything going up and up and up. Everything you can save certainly matters. We also have a whole host of people here from the utility companies. We have PSE&G, we have Elizabethtown Gas, Middlesex Water, New Jersey Shares, the Home Energy Assistance Program of Middlesex County. We have people from the state and the Department of Community Affairs. We have the Woodbridge Police Department in town. If you're not from Woodbridge, recognize that it's the best police department in the state of New Jersey. We have people from our health department, which oversees the senior centers. You're in one of our 6 senior centers. If you're not from Woodbridge, you should be. We have 6 different senior centers. This is one of them. 4 we own outright. 2 we rent from Knights of Columbus's. This we rent from the Avenel Knights, 8:30 to 4:30 every day. It's run by Hank Heidacher. I don't know where Hank is, right back there. Hank and Bill were instrumental in putting this whole event together. We also have the Oak Tree Senior Center, and we have 4 more. We have 5 branches. We have Hickory, Sycamore, and Evergreen. They're all named after trees. Everything's named after a tree here in Woodbridge. We're very environmentally friendly. Our health department directors here, David Kolodziński, his administrative assistant, Michelle Kopervas, is here. We have a whole host of people. We want to be here for our seniors, and that's why today is so important. And that's why when John Jaffe, who represents the Utility Association, somebody we have a long, great relationship with, when they said get a place and do a seminar, the first place he thought about was Woodbridge, because he knows when you come to Woodbridge, we help you out and we get things done right. So this is really great that we're all here this morning. Thank you all. Oh, I forgot to introduce, I'm in trouble now. I forgot to introduce my Chief of Staff, my right arm, my left arm, and everything around, Carolyn Ehrlich. There's not much I do that she's not involved in, but I forgot her. I'm sorry. I didn't really forget her. I temporarily forgot her. So we're proud to have this event because we do everything we can for seniors. This is a wonderful town for seniors, so it's so appropriate that this event is held here. So now I'd like to introduce our first speaker, Yvonne Lopez from the New Jersey General Assembly. She's in her 5th term, representing Woodbridge, Carteret, Perth Amboy, South Amboy, and Sayreville, and has done a wonderful job representing this great town. Ladies and gentlemen, Yvonne Lopez.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for being here today. I'd like to begin by recognizing the leadership of Mayor McCormick in organizing today's important conversation to connect our seniors directly with the resources they will need to confront rising energy costs. Also, thank you to the BPU, NJUA, the utilities and organizations like New Jersey Shares for being a part of the solution to confront these increases. Unfortunately, this summer will be a difficult one for ratepayers as electric bills are set to increase. And ahead of this new reality, it is important that we arm our residents, and especially seniors, with the resources and information they need to address any hardships they may occur. Every day, my office receives calls from seniors living on a fixed income who are concerned about their ability to pay their energy costs and who are often forced to make the difficult decisions between competing bills. I know that the General Assembly is doing everything it can to think about ways to help address these costs, And I'm encouraged that today we will hear directly from the state utility organizations on their efforts to help ratepayers, especially seniors who deal with these costs head-on. I'm confident we will all walk away with a better understanding of the energy landscape. And to the seniors in this audience, please know my office stands ready to help you in any way we can. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Yvonne. Next up, we have Richard Henning, the President and CEO of the New Jersey Utilities Association. He represents all those companies I just said. Talk to him afterwards. Talk to all them afterwards. Make sure you know what they offer that you might not be taking advantage of. That's why today is so important. There are things out there that you don't know. That's why we're filming this. That's why we're going to show it over and over on our TV station. That's why the Utilities Association is going to get it and link to it so people all over the state know what you're going to learn here. So this is very, very important that you find out how you can help yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Henning.
Thank you, Mayor. I actually thought I was hitting cleanup, but, the number 2 hitter is very important in the lineup. I'm a Mets fan, so getting Juan Soto was a big thing for us. And I know many Yankee fans are not happy with that. But, we're hoping again for a Mets-Yankees. My dad was born in Germany, but he grew up in the Bronx. So I sort of grew up a Yankees fan until 1969, and you know the whole scene. I got my my Medicare card in December, and I never actually thought about being a senior citizen until that card came in the mail. And now I'm one of you. I've joined you. It was an exciting day, to tell you the truth, and it's been excitement, every month afterwards, in terms of being part of a great group of people, and certainly my support and love to all of you. I wanted to thank Assemblywoman Lopez and Commissioner Abdu for being here today, because this is kind of a mixed message today. It's a tough message, as the Assemblywoman talked about. We're faced with some harsh realities here in New Jersey. As we deal with property taxes, we deal with utility bills, we deal with the everyday occurrence of things going up. I don't have to tell you, going to the grocery store is a lot different these days than going to it 20 years ago, right? You know the different costs. We're faced here this year with the summertime rise in electricity. That's going to be difficult for all of us. It's going to be difficult to get past it. That's why today is really so important. And as the mayor stated, we could find no better place than to hold this than Woodbridge. And we're really grateful for the mayor, for his team, John Haggerty, Carolyn, I won't forget you.
Thank you. You're a better friend.
Hank, where's Hank? Raise your hand back there. They are just the absolute, and Bonnie, wherever Bonnie might be as well, they are just the absolute best here. The entire team has put this on in such a quick turnaround that we're forever grateful for their help, their assistance in moving us forward. I also wanted to make sure that we thanked Stacy and her group, which is the Simple and Authentic Catering, because again, in such a fast amount of time, how about that food? Was it good? Excellent, excellent. So I really wanted to thank her for all her efforts. We didn't have a whole lot of time to put this on, but I really appreciate everybody coming in this morning to hear us and talk about some of the things that are going to be important to you. I also wanted to certainly thank all of our utilities that are here today. Middlesex Water Company, take a bow. Thank you for being here. Public Service, Electric and Gas, thank you as well. And Elizabethtown Gas, thank you as well. I wanted to thank the New Jersey Board of Public Utilities as well. Take a bow in the back. The Department of Community Affairs, the Home Energy Assistance, Middlesex County, and the Community Affairs and Resource Center for all being part of this today. They basically got here. They've changed their schedules to be with us today, and we're forever grateful for that. Thank you all for being with us this morning. Do you know, this Saturday March 15th, it's funny because in basketball, it's known as March Madness. Saturday, somewhat, and you can call it March Madness, represents, if you will, quote unquote, the end of what we call the winter termination period. It's the last thing that our utilities want to do. Any utility. The last thing we want to do is terminate or shut off your service. You need that. It's the lifeblood of your life, right? Our workers work hard day and night to deliver that service to you. The last thing they want to do is turn it off. So the termination period, which I think runs roughly from November, it's a winter time thing, November through March 15th, is basically that so that you don't get terminated during the winter time when the coldest weather is upon us. We want you to understand, and that's why all the utilities and all the agencies from the state and from the county are here today. We want to understand that the help is here for you and the expertise is here for you in terms of energy efficiency and in terms of assistance programs to make sure that never happens. That never happens, and it never should happen to you. And there's an important reason why for that. How many people took a shower this morning? If you didn't take a shower, don't raise your hand, please. Okay? How many people went down, plugged in their Keurig or their coffee machine, and enjoyed that cup of coffee? You came here for coffee. Well, I can understand that. That's a good reason. Coffee was great. And how many people, and this is a good one, how many people turned down their thermostat because they were leaving their home? Oh man, you guys get an A+. A+ for conserving energy, conserving heat, right? And you'll turn it back up when you get home. Hopefully, maybe the sun comes out and we get a little bit warmer. We're certainly waiting for spring. Your utilities every day deliver the essentials of life. Every day, 24/7. Because we know if you've had disruption, what that does to your life. Right? What happens when you can't take that shower in the morning? What happens when you don't get that cup of coffee? It becomes so routine, we don't even imagine that we see life without utility service each and every day. We don't even give them a second thought. And we, the people that work in utilities, are so lucky to have the men and women that dedicate their lives to delivering that service 24/7, 365 days a year. They don't take breaks. They're working on the holidays. They're there all the time to make sure that your service gets to your home for your safety and reliability. It doesn't happen by magic. It really takes hard work, investment, planning, follow through, and we don't work in a silo. The mayor is so welcoming. It's the townships that we work in, the communities that provide that input, the oversight by our state regulators. It's a team. And while it may not seem like it's a team sometimes, right, that we might get a little bit upset because a road is disturbed, to get to the gas or the water line, or there might be a blockade on a road you're driving on, and of course, it's closed when you need to get to a wedding at 6 o'clock and you didn't plan on it. So there are inconveniences that are certainly minor that we all get through, but we all have that same goal in mind, each and every one of us, and that's safe, reliable, and underlying affordable service brought to your home on a day-to-day basis. This morning, you are all part of that team because we want to hear from you. And that's why we have set up the tables. We want you to take advantage of all these programs. Your new function as part of this team, as everybody up here is to take advantage of all the great state, county, and utility programs that are available to reduce your bills. So while we're faced with a potential 20% increase coming up in the summer, you have the capabilities to reduce your bills and make sure that you can keep your utility service affordable. And Mayor, I thank you again for hosting this. We're all in this together because everybody at this table, everybody up on this dais, we're faced with that same 20% increase. So you know, for your energy bills, especially your electric bills and your gas bills, the utilities don't produce the energy. So that 20% increase is actually power generation increase that we're all paying for, that's coming from power producers. They're the ones who are saying that at this particular moment, we might be using a little too much power and we don't have enough supply. And you all know, you don't have to be an economics professor. You don't have to be, in the state banking institute. You all know the laws of supply and demand. And right now, the supply is a little bit on the lower side, and the demand is increasing. And that is certainly what we're faced with. But I think together, all of us can take the necessary steps we need to do to make sure your service stays reliable, safe, and affordable. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Henning. So, on behalf of all the Yankee fans in the room, I can't let that statement go unresponded to. If Juan Soto didn't want to be a Yankee, he doesn't want to be a Yankee. We don't want him. I'll take Devin Williams in the bullpen, one of the best relievers. I'll take Max Fried in the rotation, one of the best starters. I'll take Cody Bellinger in the outfield and Paul Goldschmidt in the infield. 4 for 1. I'll take the 4. You can keep the 1. Go Yankees. And now our final speaker is from the Board of Public Utilities. I'd like to now introduce Marianne Abdu for a few words. Good luck.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marianne Abdu. I'm from the Board of Public Utilities. I'm a commissioner on the board, and it is my absolute honor to stand in front of you. I'm a last-minute sub for the president, but I'm honored to be here to speak with you. And thank you to the mayor and to NJUA and to Assemblyman Lopez for being here. This event is being held at a critical time. The focus of today is obviously the winter termination program, which Rich alluded to. That is a program that pauses service from being shut off during the winter months. And it's an agreement between eligible ratepayers and their investor-owned utilities that ensures that during the coldest months of the year, you can keep your lights on and your family safe, even if you cannot afford to pay your full bill. That program is run by the DCA, the Department of Community Affairs, and it administers a similar program for municipal utility customers. The winter termination program ends on March 15, in just a few days. But even with this program ending, I want to make one point very, very clear to everyone in this room and to everyone that you can speak to. We are here to help. The NJBPU has the very best staff in state government, and we are here to assist you and your family when you need help. Whether you're down on your luck or you're living on a fixed income, there are programs available that do not terminate in a few days. These are ongoing programs that are available to you, either through the BPU or the Department of Community Affairs or through your utility service providers, and they are here to help make payments more affordable and to remove the additional stress that you may face in these upcoming months. First and foremost, if you are on the winter termination program, the first thing to do is to contact your utility company and request a deferred payment arrangement. If you need help with that, please call the BPU after talking to your utility company first. From there, we can connect you with other year-round customer assistance programs to help you secure long-term bill savings. There is a program that's called the LIHEAP program, and that is a federal program. And that pays for medically necessary heating and cooling costs, and this program is administered by the Department of Community Affairs. There is another program called the Universal Service Fund, USF, and the PAGE programs. Each of those programs provide monthly credits on gas and electric bills. Their applications are both on our website, but also our customer assistance team, which is fully staffed and fully available to you. They are here today, and they are happy to speak with you about any of our programs, and not just here today. On our website, there is our contact information, our phone number. We are here to help. And these programs are continuing to be available throughout the year. I'm sure, and Rich mentioned it, that we've all heard the news about the generation-related cost increases from our regional transmission grid operator that will make many of our bills increase in the summer. To mitigate those cost increases, I promise you, we are all looking at a variety of policy and programmatic options to help reduce those costs and remove the shock from these bills. The New Jersey Board of Public Utilities is committed to doing what we can to ensure energy affordability for all ratepayers. Last year, we unveiled a historic $51 million customer bill credit via a one-time $175 bill credit for qualifying ratepayers. This is real money in real pockets, and it does help reduce the cost of essential services. But most importantly, as I've said it before, even if you don't need assistance today, but you think you might, do not hesitate to reach out. It's a quick conversation, it's a quick phone call, but we are here to help. Feel free to find me after, feel free to stop at our table, feel free to go to our websites. We are here to help, and that doesn't stop on March 15th. Thank you.
So in closing, we, as everybody says, are here to help. I wanted, Jonathan, can we put together a list of contacts, all the different numbers we're talking about, the different entities, and we'll get that out. So we have, as we said, 6 senior centers. We're going to get the information to all 6 heads: Bhumika, Mary Lynn, Liz, Danielle, Iris, and Hank. Oh, Hank. One of my best friends, Hank, right back there. We're going to put it at all the senior centers. Don't forget the people watching at home that don't make it out to senior centers. You can call Michelle Morgan and Allison Cohen at 732-726-6262. They'll have the information. You can call the health department. They'll have the information. You can call the mayor's office. You can call Craig's office. You can call Yvonne's office. Everybody will have it. We get it online. A lot of you are literate enough to get online and follow the numbers and get on Facebook and social media. Don't listen to what you read on Facebook, by the way, unless it's on the mayor's page. But we will get all this information out so you know who to call and who to contact. You have the people here. This is the only place in the state where everybody's coming to one spot right now to tell you what to do and how you can be helped. So take advantage of it. We'll have everything out. You'll know exactly who you can talk to and where to get a hold of them. So with that, thank you all very much for coming out. Stick around a while. No rush to leave. Make sure you talk to the people who can help you. Thank you very much.